Hi, hello, how are ya? Welcome to the second course video for the song Nico and the Niners from 21 Pilots' 2018 album Trench. I'm musically malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. This is where we take a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. I think we've got a lot to unpack here, so let's get in and take a look. Nico and the Niners is one of 3 singles released to promote 21 Pilots' 5th album, Trench. It was released alongside Jumpsuit on Wednesday, July 11th, 2018, was soon joined by Levitate. Okay, so the album order is obviously different, but the release order and the way people got to see them was correct. Nico and the Niners was first scheduled to premiere on some radio stations, but was instead released ahead of schedule on iTunes and YouTube, respectively. It's interesting how that keeps happening. The word Niner comes from pronunciation of the number 9 in the NATO phonetic alphabet. The song is a somewhat upbeat tempo with dark undertones. This is emphasized by the pitched down voice seen in the bridge and in the background throughout the song. The album is an allegory for depression, and it is supported by a website called DMAORG that documents the life of a fictional character named Clancy. In the story, Clancy lives in a walled city called Dima. The city is ruled by 9 bishops who work to keep the inhabitants of Dima inside its walls. With the guidance of a group of individuals who call themselves banditos, Clancy eventually escapes. This song acts as a rallying cry for the banditos, often repeating their claim that East is up. The song is a reminder that they're safe from the bishops if they wear their jumpsuit. As seen in the music video for Jumpsuit, the jumpsuit's defining feature is their bright yellow stripes. The bishops are unable to see this color, thus providing the wearer's safety. Oh, that's interesting. Which fits with the music video Jumpsuit when they're throwing all the yellow flowers. In a literal sense, the song is a rallying cry for the depressed from those who have escaped the grips of depression, the banditos. Tyler reminds listeners that the bishops, your emotions, and negative thoughts do not control you. Furthermore, he points out the best time to seek help for depression is now, singing, "What a beautiful day for making a break for it." Yes, every day is a good day for a good day. At the same time, he recognizes that not every attempt to get better will be a success, and it is not always easy to escape. We'll win, but not everyone will get out. Nico is the name of one of the 9 bishops that rule over a fictional city of Dima. Nico and the Niners is a collective term for all the bishops in the story. The bishops are a metaphor for various internal struggles. These traits were previously used to describe the makeup of Blurryface in the band's last album. The city of Dima represents depression. The bishops prevent individuals from attempting to escape from Dima, as one's internal struggles can prevent someone from seeking help for and recovering from depression. The website the band created to accompany this song might be subtle wordplay on the idea of the demiurge, a godlike being who is responsible for fashioning the material universe. From the second verse until the outro, you can hear a reversed and toned down version of Tyler's voice, repeating the lines said in the outro in the background. And we'll definitely get to the official video as well. Okay, I was interested in, and actually, I tried to take the audio into my video editing software and reverse it and play it, but I don't think I would have had to mess with the pitch because it was still hard to totally understand. And so I would have had to play with the pitch and things to fully understand what it was saying. So let's see here. The song begins with toned down voice, reversed version of Josh's voice. When played forwards, the track can be heard as "We denounce vialism. You will leave Dima and head true east. We are banditos." The fact the audio is reversed may be a way to suggest this message is supposed to be hidden, supposedly from the bishops who trap people in the fictional city. The bishops invented a religion called vialism to keep the inhabitants of Dima from feeling hope and seeking help. which obviously fitting in with one of the previous songs would fit the idea that like if they want to keep people trapped in the city and then, you know, suicide was ultimately the glorified form within that city. So keep you depressed until you end things. Therefore, in their view, that being a celebration. That's pretty dark. The Banditos are a group of individuals rescuing people trapped in Dima. The We Are Banditos reversed audio clip was found on the website in the weeks leading up to the song's release. Here, we'll stay on this side. East is up, I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. East is up, I'm careless when I wear my rebel clothes. East is up, when bishops come together, they will know that Dima don't control us. East is up. These words were teased well before the release of the song through cryptic codes and images posted to the website. At the time Nico and the Niners was released, the site read a different message with East is up spread throughout in capital letters. The fictional city of Dima is surrounded by giant walls, as mentioned on the band's website. So every cardinal direction is blocked off. The only way out is up. Wow, that's cool. This could also be referencing the sun rising in the east, suggesting a thematic parallel between Nico and the Niners and 21 Pilots' 2013 song Truce. Joseph sings, now the night is coming to an end, the sun will rise, and we will try again. East is the direction where the sun rises. Things are looking up, refers to things getting better. The east is where the sun rises, signifying the end of the night, the beginning of the morning. In his song Message Man, Tyler writes, remember the morning is when night is dead. He also writes, you think twice about your life, it probably happens at night, right? Fight it. And holding on to you. East is up refers to the morning, how things get better when the sun rises. They want to make you forget. So yeah, I mean, obviously this is pointing, I would imagine, to this idea that they want to make you forget that East is up, that the sun is coming, that depression wants to erase all of that, that there's any chance of hope. And then obviously razor blades would fit into that. Most likely a reference to George Orwell's 1984, where people lived in a shadowy dystopia. Brainwashing is a central theme of the novel. A language called Newspeak was engineered by the government as a way to control even the thought patterns of citizens. In the book, razor blades were scarce because people used them to hurt themselves. Everyone kept asking you for razor blades. Actually, he had 2 unused ones, which he was hoarding up. There had been a famine of them. Oh, it's so sad. Ugh. The band has been influenced by the book. It even appeared in the music video for their cover of the song Cancer. Wow. I'm heavy. My jumpsuit is unsteady. I'm lighter when I'm lower. I'm higher when I'm heavy. Was it saying unsteady? I thought it said was on steady. I mean, obviously this isn't incorrect. I was just listening to the song. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to the lyrics. But I thought he was saying my jumpsuit is on steady. So I'm consulting the official guide. Yeah. Dude, Genius is wrong. I thought I saw the lyrics when we were watching it, but the lyrics on here on the website are wrong. I'm heavy. My jumpsuit is on steady. Interesting. Unreliable source. I'm heavy. My jumpsuit is on steady. I'm lighter when I'm lower. I'm higher when I'm heavy. This line is very interesting to me. Jumpsuits are simplistic, durable garments, can be put on or taken off with ease. fact, Tyler takes note as he plays with a literal interpretation of the word, implying that his jumpsuit will actually allow Clancy to soar upwards and escape Dima. Emotions affect us deeply. People tend to feel insignificant in low periods during high periods. Feeling insignificant in low periods, so lighter when I'm lower. During high periods, they feel 10 teeth. Nico and the Niners with 10 teeth toes. Okay, I'll stop. During high periods, they feel 10 feet tall. The jumpsuit, which many speculate to be symbolic of faith, is protecting Clancy and is key to his eventual freedom. Part of this protection is referenced in the song Jumpsuit, which the jumpsuit acts as a protection and form of escapism. The yellow flowers seen toward the end of Jumpsuit's music video also match the flowers seen at the start of Nico and the Niners, similar countryside. The last time we saw Tyler in a jumpsuit was in the music video for Heathens, except that time it was a prison jumpsuit. He may also be referring to the common idea that your soul goes up when you die. When he's heavy with problems or thoughts, he's higher, closer to death. But when he's lighter, no problems, he's lower. Wow, that's a really interesting thought. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. This line specifically. Lighter when I'm lower, higher when I'm heavy. I'm flying from a fire from Nico and the Niners. East is up. I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. East is up. I'm careless when I wear my rebel clothes. This idea of being careless, I wonder if it means careless in the sense like not caring or like feeling free. Because part of it, the carelessness could just be this like, I'm going to fight, I'm going to get out, I'm going to do whatever it takes type thing. But I wonder if it also is just kind of this idea of feeling more hopeful. At the time was released, East is up, spread throughout in capital letters, fictional citizen. Okay, we've already seen this. All right. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I'm careless when I wear my rebel clothes. I feel like it's that idea of just being a rebel. It's kind of, in some ways, careless to be a rebel. Or what's the other word? Like reckless. But it's just like, yeah, but you got to put up a fight. Dima don't control us. What I say when I want to be enough, what a beautiful day for making a break for it. We'll find a way to pay for it. Maybe from all the money we made, razor blade stores. Rent a racehorse and force a sponsor and start a concert, a complete diversion. Start a mob and you can be quite certain we'll win. But this is interesting. Tyler's almost poking fun at how their sound is sometimes lumped in with emo music. Even though they run the gamut through a wide range of styles, cutting is a common form of self-harm, so often associated with dark and depressing music. Though the earlier line, Save Your Razor Blades, suggests, like in the novel 1984, razor blades are a valuable commodity. Right now, the protagonist is waiting in the wings, preparing a diversion, waiting for the right moment to make his escape. Oh, okay. So the money they made from selling razor blades to others in that place. Rent a racehorse, force a sponsor. Start a concert, a complete diversion. Start a mob, you can be quite certain will win. So starting a rebellion to an extent. This idea too will win, but not everyone will get out. I'm trying to think if he's talking about kind of himself in wheel, or if he's just saying like the mob that starts, the group that rises up, like we're all going to fight against depression, and unfortunately there are some that succumb to it that won't escape Dima even when they fight. I feel like that's kind of what it's pointing toward. Comes to the album, escaping from the city of Dima can be a dangerous task. The first letter posted on the website describes the ruthlessness of most of the bishops who rule over Dima. It's possible some of the bishops may resort to violent means to keep their people in order. This is supported by an image posted to the website depicting a body found during an escape attempt. In his final letter, Clancy wrote, "They are asleep. They're so sure that they know the truth and can carry on throughout their day with the same meaningless tasks. They've forgotten to look up and to look outward, to understand this isn't about in there. This is about out here. Or maybe it doesn't even mean fully that, it's ends in suicide, but just that there will be people who will remain stuck in depression. At least for now. Maybe they won't make it out this time. So I think maybe that's more what it's speaking to, is that we got to rise up and fight. But that doesn't mean everybody's going to make it out in that sense, that some people will still remain in that place. Man, very cool song. Very cool to walk through this. Can't wait to get to the music videos, so I'll watch those. I'll get those up on Patreon as soon as I can, in correlation with when this video will release. But thank you for being with me for this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.